Track for the past 3 years has been my night to my day, my yin to my yang. Not my first love, but it definitely will be my last. My neighborhood, really, there has been, it's not the worst neighborhood in the world, but there has been times where it was considered, a bad place. I've heard gunshots. I've seen people get shot down right across the street. It's nothing new. But honestly, as of now, as I get older, and I learn not to really, care and fear what's around me, the guys on this block, they're just a bunch of, the guys in the hood, they're just a bunch of posers trying to be gangsters. It's just the world you grow up in, but sometimes you gotta let them think like they superior, like they the gangster. Because you gotta survive. You gotta play your cards right. You can't just go around trying to be the top dog. You gotta know. Sometimes you gotta play second fiddle. Sometimes you gotta play the back seat. Because the top dog don't always win.
My name is Dante Jordan Falk.
What school do you go to?
I go to Hempstead High School.
With Stephon?
Yes.
How long have you known him?
Steph, damn, first grade. I used to steal his fruit snacks and little ice pops, but his textbooks too. He used to go to the bathroom. I used to take him because she's taking. That's how his girl like this, so he trying to do it back on me.
My name is Maurice Brown, and I'm Stephon's father.
I'm Jeanette Brown, and I'm Stephon's mother.
So what do you think about Stephon?
Stephon's a fucking dickhead.
Oh, he's cute.
I'm just kidding.
He has multiple personalities.
Loud.
Arrogant.
Sloppy.
He's fucking stupid.
Ambitious.
Laid back, chill kind of guy, fun kind of guy.
Lazy at times.
Self-absorbed.
Selfish.
He's very arrogant.
We can be friends. Once you make yourself my enemy, that's pretty much it. I really don't mess with you like that. And
Real cool, real calm.
really all about myself.
But I fucks with him though.
Women.
Can't live with him. Can't live without him. Here, take a sip.
I don't want it.
It's hot. Take a sip.
I don't want it.
I said take a sip.
I don't want it.
You just made me spill my pineapple juice? Nasty ass feet. You never stand a chance with me with feet like that.
He'll just blatantly say, well, fuck you then.
You wanna pull up there? Fuck you and your Explorer. You might wanna drop in that.
Who's gonna explore?
Whatever, you're mountaineer. Give me a kiss. You're not gonna give me a kiss? Alright, well, fuck you.
I saw in Stephon's room lots of books. Is he really into schoolwork?
He's into schoolwork, but he could do better if he was more into schoolwork. He's into a lot of computers and cell phones and,
Well,
everybody is, right?
like a teenager.
Right?
And all the books that are in his room, has he read all of them?
No.
Steph's a geek.
And why am I a geek? Why am I a geek?
Steph's a geek. Steph's a geek.
I'm a geek because one day a friend of mine called me and asked me, did I read a book? Is that bad for reading a book? How many books have you read since you've been in high school, Jeffrey?
School-wise, on my own.
In general. You haven't read a book.
4, 5.
He ain't read a book. All right, what's the name of a book? Don't even say Little Red Riding Hood, because that's not a book.
Mice and Men.
You ain't read that. I read that. I told you about it.
Mice and Men. Raisin in the Sun.
I read all those books and told you about it.
Raisin in the Bluest Eye.
Who wrote Raisin in the Sun, Jeff?
Raisin, Dorisby, whatever.
Dorisby, wrong.
And
It's Lorraine Hansberry.
Yeah, Hansberry, Dorisby, whatever.
Who write Bluest Eye?
A Bluest Eye. The nigga that wrote it.
A girl wrote it.
Yeah, the nigga that wrote it.
Tony Morrison.
Yeah, Morrison, because first name was Tony.
You don't know what he's talking about.
For real, I'm dead. Yo, for real.
Okay, anyway.
Is he responsible with homeworks?
He don't do no type of homework.
Is he responsible at all? Does he
Yeah.
do anything to improve?
Out of all the friends, close quarter friends, he might be the most responsible. He looks after his brother when his mom, dad is at work and everything. Sometimes even he'll look after us, when we need something, he there.
How is your brother with you?
He's good.
What do you mean by that?
He's a good brother.
Are you just saying that because he's standing in the door right here?
Get in your room.
Answer the questions honestly,
Get in your
man.
room.
Stop acting like a punk. Answer the questions.
How is your brother with you?
Always he's mean.
You ready to go to camp? Did you say you ready to go to camp? Camp not in my room.
I'm ready.
So make your way towards the exit.
I'm across the street, that big street by myself.
Oh yeah, you're right. Hold on. You got everything you need? My relationship with my little brother, it's not as good as it should be. I'm tough on him and stuff like that. I'm not always there to hang out with him and stuff like that. But that's partly because my brothers were kicked out of the house at an early age. And I ain't never had nobody here with me to talk to. And I turned out just fine. So it's no doubt in my mind that he'll turn out just fine. He's very passive, and I don't like that. And I be trying to toughen him up, but he's just a passive person. I guess I have to accept that, but I do care about him.
His bed is made up every morning before he leaves. Every day. It's a habit that from, maybe 4th, 5th, 6th grade, it became a habit. If he gets home earlier and needs cleaning, he should clean it. I mean, we all have full days. I work, my husband works, he goes to school and he works, and we all have to help out. I was even surprised because you told him to do it and he just kept on doing it. Now I'm trying to get his brother to do it.
How do you think is the relation between Stephon and his brother?
You know what? I think Stephon leaves him out a lot. He takes him for granted, like he takes him for granted. He puts his friends sometime in front of him. But I do have to say, things got a little different. Stephon shows a little different, like more attention to him. So I guess being that you did the interview with Matthew and he said it to Stephon's face, how he treats him, he might have thought twice. I think he thought twice about it. It brought something to his attention, definitely.
Yesterday was his grandmother's funeral. I don't know if you guys were aware of that. And he saw another side of his family that lives in the South Bronx.
On my mother's side of the family, my mother pretty much is the only one of her sisters out of all the sisters that she had who's made it and maintaining a stable life.
They serve as a horrible warning, and I'm sure Stephon, when he sees that, he comes back here energized, renewed, saying that
a lot of them are jealous about that. Then they take it out on me and my brothers and stuff like that. They treat us differently from the rest of their nephews. I blame my family for what reason why my grandmother's dead. I blame my family, everybody in my family. From my mother, like my aunt, she stay in the house, her boyfriend stay in the house, he smoke weed in the house. My cousin, he stay in the house, he smoke weed in the house. That's not stuff you're supposed to be doing in a 75-year-old house, especially your grandma. Man, drugs, alcohol, all that shit, I despise it.
He chooses not to do right now. Maybe later on he will drink or smoke.
The taste is repulsive. The reaction after you do it, what happens to you is stupid. I understand I don't agree with smoking weed, but at the same time, who am I to tell you what to do? All I can do is express my dislike for it, but it's your choice to do whatever you want to do. One thing I learned about people, I've been places with, teenage black kids my age, and they act like they've never been nowhere because they don't know nothing else but their neighborhood. And I think when they go out in the world, shit they see scare them. And they scared to push out, but I feel my whole outtake on is if you go out in the world and you see something that scares you, need to push out, see what that is, get over that fear, learn something. And then in the process, you'll learn something that you'll forever know, and then you'll also learn something about yourself. I used to fear heights. I used to be scared of the dark. I used to be scared of death. Like after I grew old, I realized death is inevitable, but I'd be scared. Being scared of the dark was petty shit. Being scared of heights is petty shit. Like, there's no time for fear. I feel this like he who fears fate lives like a coward. If one man was meant to change the world, then he will change it. But other than that, then it just is what it is. Everything around here gonna be the way it is, and I'm gonna be the way I am. Somebody's gonna win and somebody's gonna lose, and I don't intend to lose.